Hello, everyone. I'm back. A live a couple days ago, but the devil wasn't trying to let me because it was a testimony about my testimony. So we will try that again a different day. But today, I just want to get into this game again. And I'm Crier Rain. I love God. I love Jesus. If you are not, if you're new here, just so you know, I won't be doing bashing on me or anyone in the chat. I honestly don't want any bashing on Jesus or God. I could take criticism, but mocking God or Jesus is not what I would like. You will be gone from my page. Now, I had to hype myself up to do this again because this game is everything to me. Not this game, but finishing this game is everything. I'm going to do things different, go to these places here, the hot spots, finish them up, and do these for a little bit before I go into over here, the campaign. So I'm going to do a few things. I do things differently because this is what I like doing, and it's more funner if it, comes genuine from me. If I'm playing this way. And yes, I do go quiet from time to time, which I do apologize. Sometimes I just have no idea what to say. But I'm working on that. But I have Jesus and God with me, and we're going to have fun. So I will tell you guys about my time when I was gone. And how crazy of a life-changing experience it was for me. Oh, no, let's do this. Oh, let me hold on a second. Nope, I keep doing that every time, too. No, I don't need that. I'm trying to remember how to pull up skills. Let's go to skills. Okay, so I have a lot to build up. Okay. All right, well. There we go. Okay. So let's see. How do I start? So I went to Halloween Horror Nights. I went to Halloween Horror Nights. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get back to the controls again. Literally, it was an eye-opener, and he gave me a lot of discernment, and I'm talking about God and Jesus gave me discernment about this trip. Now, I was fine in Disneyland until I went into Pinocchio, and we were, it was fine at first because it didn't come to me till my mom pointed it out to me that there was this thing on the ride. It said Pleasure Island. Mind you, I have a 7-year-old next to me, and she's just like, why does it say Pleasure Island? And then my mom was like, maybe it's that Epstein's thing that's going on. And I'm thinking she could be right.
Get this over with.
sounds right to me.
You can't eat my soul!
Leave me alone, you crazy.
Hey, you really don't want to piss me off.
Okay, so let's get him real quick. Okay. So I'm like Batman. Just kidding, guys. Anyway. So it said Pleasure Island, and she's like, I think it's that Epstein thing. She goes, why would you have that in a kid's ride? And she goes, I will never go on Pinocchio again. And it didn't hit me until she said it. And I was like, whoa, that is really crazy. I didn't think of it that way. Because it's true. That's wild. Because who in their right mind would do that? But, you know, you just never know with these things. And then when I went to Halloween Horror Nights, it was okay. It was not as good as it used to be. Mind you, there was like so many things going on. A lot of strobes. Let me tell you, it was so sensory overload. It was like a lot of strobes. Keep that in mind. This will come into later. Me and my mom were the ones that went. And we were just, you know, going through, and I asked God if Terrifier, I should go on it because I ignored the Holy Spirit, which is really bad. Because I was so sick of Terrifier 2. And it was... Terrifier 2 was... And it was awful because he told me not to do it. I told him to give me a sign, and he gave me a sign. I told him to show me someone saying don't go in there, and or if I was okay to go, to show me a green shirt. Okay. So I went. I came out of the thing, because I told them after I get out of this haunted house, and I was in Poltergeist, and literally after I get out, I hear somebody saying, don't go there, don't go in there, and then I see a green shirt. So I took it as the first answer I'm gonna do. Because he just told me not to go in there, so I'm not going to disobey my God and my Jesus and my Holy Spirit. So I did. I listened. And to be honest...
Okay, I'm not going to call the police. Hey, I get what you're doing.
But, anyway, I thought it was strange that there was two answers, because I'm not sure about that when he answers both of them. I was very confused.
Crippled the entire eastern seaboard. He hacked an early CTOS network.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go over here.
Actively turning out the lights. 11 people died because of that blackout. We're asking if CTOS, a system that unites all of the city's operating infrastructure, is vulnerable to these sorts of attacks. Tune in later for that special report.
Okay, and then, I was just very worried because, you know, I was just like, oh no, that's definitely not good. So I'm gonna go get this other one that's right here. And I was very concerned. I hit that freaking car. I was very concerned about what was going on. So I was just like, oh no, that's definitely not good. So I didn't go. I didn't do it. Oh man, it's on the other side. So I did that, and I left because the poltergeist and the Terrifier were in the same parking lot, so I just didn't do it. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So we went up. I didn't even do much out of that thing. I literally did poltergeist, and I did Five Nights at Freddy's. Mind you, it was not that great because
Lose it.
I literally, it felt like I was walking into a Chuck E. Cheese that was haunted. And you get scared by cupcakes. Like pink cupcakes. Now, I have not played the game myself. I have watched people play the game. Granted, but it just wasn't for me. And, after we went through those, I was like, all right, let's go sit down, because we walked that entire thing. And it took like 2 hours or something, I believe, for it to, to be like, oh my gosh. Like, you waited that long without heat. I mean, without AC, which we did. And, literally, I can't even begin to tell you how crazy it was, because it was so hot, and a lot of people were just like, like hot. It was hot. And I was like, oh, nah, that's not good. So, keep that in mind. And then the sensory overload. I was walking back, and then there's like in the front, there's so much strobe light. Like at every single corner piece, it will not miss you. It even goes into the store, okay? And I'm getting dizzy. And I mean dizzy. I'm getting motion sickness, I'm getting all that. And mind you, I've never had this problem before. But it was like so bad. Like, it was everywhere. I don't know how somebody could have been there and just been like, oh, they're fine. But I've seen a lot, and I'm talking to a lot of people that were just being like, oh my gosh, this is so, like, I can't do this. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of people doing that. They were real, like, defeated, and they're like, ugh. And, I don't know what it was, but let me tell you, it was not good. What was that? I didn't just see that myself, didn't? Oh, come on, dude. I don't want to be invaded. So he's trying to hack me. Okay. Well, we know what car he's in. And you know, sometimes I do not like this game because this is quite annoying when you're trying to tell a story. But
911, what's your emergency?
Can you get the cops out here ASAP? We're gonna need them.
Thank you. Yes, that's nice to meet you.
Get the police out here.
let me tell you, I just don't know with some people. But it was sensory overload with it.
No.
How do we get out of this part? Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. I can't even get out of this thing. Because this guy is everywhere. You find a lot of those. But anyway, where was I at? But there was a lot of people that were really feeling it. So I told my mom, I was like, we need to like get out of this area because it's.
Rushmore is reaching out to Chicagoans after a hotly contested election, despite anger in some quarters over his surprise.
And I just felt, ugh. So we went and did the things, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this.
He's working for all citizens, and it's business as usual at City Hall.
And anyway, it was so bad. I was feeling sick. I was like, I need to go home because we're in the middle of eating, mind you. We're eating, and I'm talking to her about going into a store. And we literally, I couldn't even finish my food. I was just like, I can't even eat because I feel so sick because the strobe lights are literally just everywhere. Let me tell you, I have never felt so out of place in that place in a long time. And I felt very out of place. I told God if he would heal me, if he healed me, once I stepped out of Halloween Horror Nights, I will never go again. Okay? I told him that. And once we got our food, we went to the store to see if there was any goods, which there wasn't, by the way. There was a lot of demon stuff, which I didn't get. And I was just like, I can't do this no more. You're gonna have to call for our, you have to call Phil, which is AKA my mom's ex-husband, to come get us. So he did, and I was like, I can't do it. It's too much. I've never felt like so sick like that before. I didn't get to do the terror trim like I wanted. I didn't get to do any of that because I was so sick, and I was like, maybe God's just telling me not to do this for a reason. Maybe he's stopping me for a reason. So I just didn't do it no more. I just stopped. And I was like, thank God. And then we're on the way home. I'm like feeling better. And I'm like so happy that I'm feeling better. And I feel like that was like the most awakening moment because I felt so out of place. I didn't feel like I was part of this earth at all. Like, at all. I felt so, like, not in place. Which I didn't mind because I know I'm God's kid. But that was the most craziest thing. I'd never experienced that. But with that in mind, it was wild. It was really wild. And mind you, I like Disney. Don't get me wrong, I like Disney. I will never gonna go on Pinocchio again. Now, as for everything else, like whatchamacallit, everything that was happening in Halloween Horror Nights, I will never do that again. That's a no-go for me. And there was so much demon stuff. It was so off in there. I felt like I was in hell itself, the underworld. That's how bad it was. And I see people like sad and, you know, not feeling good. I'm telling you, that was the worst experience I ever went through in my life. That I went through vacation wise, not anything else, because there's a lot more stuff that's going on. But that was the worst vacation of that part of the vacation ever. I will never do that again. And I told my mom this, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, did you tell your sister?" And I was like, "Oh no, I didn't." And me and her are supposed to team up next year. I can't. Because God told me, like, I'm going to heal you and you can't go. And do you really think I'm going to tell him, no, I'm going to not listen to you and go? No. The way you show love is obedience to him. And keep his commandments. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. So, I'm going to disappoint my sister. But honestly, I'd rather disappoint her than disappoint God. As crazy as that sounds. And, yeah, it was awful. I'll never do that again. The only thing I can remember getting out of it is spending time with the kids. It felt amazing that I was with the kids. But it's nice to, feel without the kids. That was our only time to be without the kids, was Halloween Horror Nights. That landed up not working at our favor. We just kind of went boop boop, it was awful. But God is trying to save me from harm. And, I can't thank him enough. That's why it's so important to be with him. Because he loves us so much, he gave his only son. That died for our sins. That loves us. That wants us not to perish. So that's important. And I'm not sure when I'll make a testimony again. Hopefully soon. Because apparently it didn't process, it didn't go through. And let me tell you, I did 2 hours of that testimony I did for myself, and it just didn't go through. And I was like, oh, the devil's really trying to stop it. Because I was doing something that was good for God. And I can't even be prouder to say, like, I'm so glad that I did something for God and not for the devil. Boo on him. So, but honestly, I am so happy to be home. My mom wants to do another road trip, which is to go to Colorado, which is an old place I lived before when I was born. Mind you, I've never felt like home there unless I was a kid, but never to where I was like, oh yeah, I just love this place. No. The reason I liked being there is because I had,
Nice. Just nice.
I had my godmother with me, and, she was the best part of it. Can't see without being there without her in it still, even though it's been years, decades, really. And honestly, it doesn't feel like home, because every time I went there, something bad was always happening. So I honestly only like the food there. If you can imagine that. There's this place called Volcano Ramen, and I get this bowl thing. I'm trying to think what it's called. It's like I think it's a chicken bowl thing I get. It's like a chicken teriyaki bowl type thing, but it's not
The
teriyaki.
controversial re-election of Mayor Rushmore continues. Insiders are saying it was his decision to implement the smart city infrastructure program.
And it has like cucumbers, corn, it had rice, chicken, salmon, sometimes shrimp. It had eel sauce, spicy mayo. I think it had lettuce in it. It was so good. I just can't even. Let me tell you, that is the best spicy mayo I've ever had, because it's not like so like overwhelming spicy. It's like perfect spicy. And who doesn't love that kind of spicy? To where it's like it's creamy, but it has a soft kick. And I've been trying to find it, and let me tell you, it's hard to find. But honestly, that food was good. But I honestly don't want to go there. The only reason my mom is trying to go there because, she just wants to plan a trip to see my grandmother's ex-husband. I feel like they weren't married officially, but they lived together for years, and then they, it says, oh, if you lived together for decades and decades, then you're officially married without having to get married. And she wants to go and do that, and I'm like, I just don't want to. And let me tell you, he sounded very, vague, if you can believe. He was just like, well, if I'm there, because we told him that my mom told him, oh, we're gonna be there or whatever with the baby, and we just, want to let you know we might go there soon. We don't know what day, we don't know when. And he's like, oh, well, if I'm there, I don't know. We'll see if I'm there. And then I was like, that sounds completely weird coming from him. Because who says it like that? He said it so I don't know if I'll be there type thing. It's off. I wouldn't even say it the weird way that he did. Weird. But, I thought it was strange. But yeah, it was real wild the way he said it. So we were just like, okay, well, we don't know. But honestly, I'm on the off-standish point where I'm just like, I don't want to drive again after I just came back. I was like, I just need a break. I don't want to go there again. I'm too tired for this. It's tiring, truly. To keep being on the road, on the go all the time, and I'm just too tired for that. Honestly, if you haven't clicked that follow button, what are you doing? If you follow me, then that's awesome. If you haven't, please follow for more. Like, we'll be talking about God and Jesus testimonies. We'll be talking about, Halloween stuff coming up this year, what everyone has plans with, more content of me playing games. I will be talking to God about what kind of games I should be playing for Halloween this year. And we'll see how that goes. Meds Kubota. Oh, it's a pharmacy. That's funny. Anyway, it's so important to know, like, don't strain yourself like I am right now. Make sure you always take a break. If you have kids, make sure you take yourselves a break, because honestly, it does get exhausting. It does get tiresome. Talk to God. He helps. Even Jesus says, like, your burdens and weary, come to him, give it to him, because his egg is light. I don't know if he says his egg is light or his burden is light. I'm not sure how he says it, but I'll have to recheck on the Bible. Actually, let me check now. Let me check on my Bible here. Go here. It's in. Dang, that was heavy. Oh, I'm being evaded again. Okay. You would think this person, No More Beans, like, would stop, like, doing this crap.
That worked out beautifully.
Like, stop. Okay, let's do this online because I'm starting to get evaded a lot more. All right. Anyway. God bless them. So back to my story. Honestly, I feel conflicted about going.
Hey, how about a digital trip? What you say?
No digital trip for me. Nope. I absolutely do not. I don't do that stuff. The cars on demand.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you covered. Your ride's ready for pickup.
Let's see, what do we have here? I am going to do a little bit of these too while I'm still talking. Well, I just want to get this all covered first. Now,
Is it a drug? Is it hypnosis? What is this craze? Whatever it is, it's sweeping the nation. Let's go to the streets.
The drug is so far considered perfectly legal and safe. It alters perceptions of the world and can affect mood and intelligence. Have you tried it?
Yeah, sure. It's a blast.
And what are some of the things that can happen?
Everyone's experience is different. I was in a giant spider.
It makes me super...
that's wild. Okay. So now that we're streaming, guys, I'm so happy to be back to streaming. Because honestly, it's been one heck of a ride. I love that there's like a couple of check marks at one place. That helps me so much, guys. Because then I could just go boop. And these will go so quick.
Oh, really?
Jackass.
People got a big potty mouth. Anyway, let's go here. And right here, I believe. Okay, so let's see. We need to get to over here. Honestly, right now, if I was the one that was playing, I would be, well, I am playing, but I'm saying if right now, if I was able to play without the copyrights and things going on, I would literally be playing my Christian music right now, my God music, while I was getting these checkpoints. Oops, I am so sorry. That is awful. I am so sorry. Dang, she gets up like a pro. I'm so sorry. God got you. That's great. I'm so happy about that. Oh, and that's not also the strangest thing that's been happening either with God. He's literally healing my eyesight. Let me explain. I have had to wear glasses since I was, let's say, 5 or 2. I think 2, because my mom said it was 2. Okay, so 2, since I was 2 years old, because I kept sitting in front of the TV and I had to have surgery because I had like lazy eye, bad lazy eye. And I had to wear glasses because I had astigmatism. Now, I didn't notice that was the cause.
Why don't you be more careful?
Because I haven't went to the eye doctor in about 4 or 5 years, I think. And my glasses that I'm wearing right now are off, like are bad. Like they're like breaking bad is what I mean. And honestly, they were the ones making me dizzy. And I was wondering why that is, because that's strange, right? So I take them off, and I'm like, dang, my motion sickness is gone too. With that happening. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I'm just sitting here without glasses, and I'm like being able to see like letters I wasn't able to see before. And I was like, oh, thank God, like, thank Jesus for healing my eyesight. Because I've been wearing glasses for so long, and he's like, I know you hate wearing your glasses, so here you go. And that is what I'm taking it else onto, because I'm not wearing my glasses. And honestly, I feel so good, you know, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's really healing me. And, you know, I talked to him about this, like, geez, when I was like a kid. I was telling him I hate wearing glasses. They're so stupid. You know, I really don't want to wear them anymore. I just want to not ever wear glasses again. I told him this when I was younger. And he literally... it didn't even, like, occur to my mind that he was doing that. Occurring until, like, I was like, oh my gosh, I really thought about it. Then I was like, wow, he's really healing my eyes. Slowly but surely. And I'm just so happy, honestly. And yes, I still at time to time need glasses, but it's not like how I've normally been wearing glasses, meaning like I've been wearing glasses every single second of the day. And I'm not having to do that. And he's healing it bit by bit. Now I know he could heal me fully. But I think this is just his process for me right now, because he has so much to go in store for me. So I'm just letting that happen. And honestly, I think, you know, even with that, he comes into our dreams and tells us stuff, which I think he did. In this case for me. And mind you, it was a little weird. But I think he was warning me in some sort of way. Basically, I was married to this woman, and she was cheating on me with someone else. And I literally took a picture of it. And then I was like, I'm done. I'm divorcing you. blah, blah, blah. And mind you, they said they loved me, blah, 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 did everything that I wanted, and I was just like, you know, you did this cute thing, you get us married, and then you're like, yep, I'm just going to use you for whatever. And I thought that was crazy to me. Like, that is pretty wild for me. That you would want to use me like that. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, so I'm going... I don't know if I should use that or go over here. I think over here. And then let's go here. And we'll just use fast travel. But yeah, I'm like so happy about this, like literally. I'm so excited to see what God has in store for me. I no longer like fear about the what if this happens? What if this happens? I don't. Not anymore. It went away once like I was, you know, I said what I said to God, you know, because I wasn't feeling good. And I think that was a couple days ago. And I was like, dang, I really wanted to stream. And yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm going to let God handle it. And I did. I let him handle it. And
ready. Gassed up, wheels balanced, fluids checked, the works. You're welcome.
let me tell you, I was feeling wow about it. Because I was just like, wow, that's just crazy. But it was like something was pulling on it. I was like, God can handle it. And I had
attacks on the CTOS transit system. Trains suffered various disruptions, including rerouting themselves, missing stops, and changing speeds. I'm with Transit Authority Representative Pete.
I'll finish my statement after this.
Gunnarsson, is the system vulnerable to attacks from hackers?
Our train system is safe and reliable. These hackers are just bored teenagers looking for attention. If it was hacked, I'd know about it.
Thank you. Police say they will investigate, but that DedSec shouldn't be taken seriously.
Okay, so I felt like a pull, like it was like pulling off. Like Jesus was behind me and yanking this sucker out. That's how it felt, and it was great. And you know, I'm not even saying like, oh my gosh, you just preach when everything's good. It's not. I don't preach when everything is good. I praise him and glorify him even when it gets bad. And let me tell you, it's been bad. Like I was struggling, I believe last night. And I was feeling, no, it was a couple days ago. I was feeling so low. Like I felt so depressed, so out of it. And I was just like, I just can't do this. I feel like I'm losing you. I feel like I'm like disconnected from you. I felt all sorts of crazy. And I was so sad because I was like, oh my gosh, she left me, blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you, I know this is going to sound strange to a lot of people. And then for others that, you know, believe in God and Jesus will understand this is like a miracle in its own works. But honestly, I'm going around in circles. I know, guys. It was like I was singing worship songs, and I was singing this particular song. And it was Honest by Leanna something, I think. But it was about, like, you know, I'm trying to pray, but the words aren't coming out like they used to. Or do I still trust you, God? And that kind of thing. And I was feeling a lot. I was feeling sad. I was feeling like a lot of things. And I was just like, I just don't know what to do anymore. And I'm singing up, okay? I'm singing up at my ceiling, my roof, because I know God is listening. And I'm trying to be like, here, pay attention to me. I need you here. And tell me, why all of a sudden, when I was singing to him, and I was singing with my heart and my soul, and he's staring up, I could feel him looking at me. I could feel Jesus on next to me. And he's just, I feel like them both watching me. And I'm still singing. I'm still singing my heart out and everything. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Like, what am I going to do? And, you know, I'm just like, oh no. Tell me how crazy that is. Because let me tell you, it was wonderful because I knew he was listening to me. And I knew that, you know, I didn't expect him not to listen to me. I more like said, I need him. And he was right there, telling me that, like, I'm here. And let me tell you, I've been feeling a lot of him, a lot. Even when I mess up, I know that I can go straight to him with everything. And crazy things like is with guilt and shame. You know, I felt guilt. I felt shame about what I do. Like that he doesn't, you know, that I tell him, like, I'm sorry. I keep telling you sorry. I do it all over again. Yes, I have felt those. But as of recently, not really. I've felt more sad because I feel like, oh my gosh, he's not going to forgive me, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he always reassures me in the end. He's like, I got you. You don't need to worry about that. And I'm so thankful, so blessed to know that he is right there. Because I needed him so much that it's like he stopped everything just to listen to me. And I fight about, you know, not to him, but to my own self. I fight myself on a daily. Because I'm like, I just don't want to be what he doesn't approve of. I don't want to be like where he turns me away. It's like I'm just so worried of him being like, I never knew you. I never want Jesus to deny me in front of God. Ooh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I just killed somebody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But let me tell you, that in itself, I was just like, you know, he has a hold on me. Regardless of even if I think he's not listening or not, he is. And let me tell you, he's everything to me. Okay, so let me do this.
My blood wants to mix with hers. Your veins to the same heart, blood to the beast. I heard it here. I heard it bad. But it's too strong.
How do I jump and do this? Ugh, I can't even get out of this area. Okay, now I can get out of this freaking area. Okay, so now we know that guy is there's a ditz. Like, something is wrong with him. He has a lot of demons inside of him, this guy. He's very worryful.
Really screwed up the recipe. I don't think I can save it. What did you do?
But yeah, that guy's nuts in this game. I forgot all about him, to be honest. We're gonna do a few more things, like at the city hotspots here, because I want to get that out of the way. And I want to do these.
Bloom operator, status please. Got him. Guy hacked into me. Issuing a contract now. Hello?
Drop it.
You've reached Bloom operator. You still
¡Ay, Dios
there?
mío!
Well, that's the end of that one. Let me get to this one. Do another little hacky hoo. And then we can get started on the next one.
Do you trust your government? Your privacy is at risk. Your safety is at risk. We control the bridges and lights to show.
I got set up. I didn't steal it. I never stole nothing in my life. They're investigating me like I'm some sort of thief or running some insurance scam. He knew it was stolen. Fuck.
Okay, so let's see. We're not going to do that, so we're going to go over here, do that. Ooh, I forgot about this area. Let's do this area, and then we'll go and do that. But, let me tell you, there's another song that I sang that I'm not even kidding. I felt his angels behind me, because I was like, I never could get used to this by Forrest Frank, and I was singing it with my heart and soul, and I literally felt angels behind me, and the light, I felt it. Like, it's so good. Like, I know people will think I'm crazy, but honestly, this is just me telling the truth, and God knows it. And if you don't believe me, I'm sorry you feel that way. And, anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys about the exciting news and stuff. And how exciting it is to be with him. I wouldn't change it for the world. I think I hit somebody. That's not good. And I'm just realizing this. That's definitely not good. All right. Now let's go get this thing. Oh, this guy. He goes, whoa. Speaking of this, I was also thinking of showing some Hitman series too. I'll talk to God about that, see if I'm able to do that game. Because I play it on my free time and it's pretty fun. So I'll see like if he's okay with me doing that, because I seen Bruce Lee as one of the contracts that he helps you and stuff. Let me tell you, makes me super happy. Because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just love him. And it's so tragic the way he died. So tragic. I hate it. And it's fun because then you're like having different ways of killing people, but honestly, sometimes I just throw knives at people and it's really fun. Okay, where? Is it up here? I think it is. Yep, it is. Let's see. It's probably... Ooh. I didn't know I was gonna fall. Okay. I did not know I was gonna fall.
As it doesn't pour.
I'm gonna see if I can find something here. Go up. Uppity up I go. I'm trying to remember where the thing is. Thank you. Let me see what's back here. I don't see anything. Wait, I just seen something. Up here? Thank you.